Hey guys, you're here with Miss Fabulous.
And Ms.Dash.
Today is we are going to be talking about The Sims 4. I'm holding aside my Generations Challenge for this. So let's begin. We're gonna start what we're gonna talk about is the good things and the bad things that are our opinions of The Sims 4 coming out. So yeah.
Yeah, so, I just wanted to let you guys know that, The Sims 4 is nowhere near perfect, and even though I understand that EA has tried so hard, they kind of failed miserably. So, I want to let you guys know what our perspective on the brand new Sims 4 that comes out September 2nd.
So our opinions of The Sims 4. Please no hate on this. This is our opinions. You can definitely leave your opinions down in the comments below on what you think. But what we think so far, the information that's coming out is we think that the order of from good to best would be what it should be is Sims 1, Sims 2, Sims 4, and Sims 3. I think we both think actually that Sims 4 is sort of a downgrade of Sims 3, and it kind of ruined the Sims atmosphere in some ways.
Sims 1 is the worst, by the way. We think the best is Sims 3, then Sims 4, then 2, then 1. It's no one got that.
Yeah. Right. So I'm gonna pull up my notes here, and alright, so first we're gonna talk about Create a Sim. I'm highlighting it for you guys. So, the good things about Create a Sim is we both really like the whole perspective of molding the shape of a sim, because it's really cool. There was just only sliders in the Sims 3, and it was much harder to make a pretty sim. It took hours to do that, because they're really all ugly.
Yeah. And also, sort of a con to it, that they leave out most of the outfits that you had in The Sims 3, and they also leave out generally five traits, and replace them with two traits and then a lifetime wish and another trait to go along with the lifetime wish.
Ms.Dash means three traits because they showed three traits in the trailer.
No, it was two traits and then a third one to go along with it.
Okay, whatever. Well,
so anyway,
first.
Also, what I think is I just hate EA for it is that actually hate's a strong word, but anyway, I just really do not like how they took out the create a style, because they did take out, if you haven't heard, they did take out the
custom content
patterns and colors to change the furnishings and etc.
And there is some rumors going on that they will be putting a color wheel in some expansion pack, and I think that is just money hogging. And but we're not. It's just rumors, so I'm not sure. But anyways, let's continue with the good things. Ms.Dash is rushing into the bad things. Just kidding. Okay, so I really like the fact that you can choose the way they walk. You have I think it's 7 or 10 different, I can't remember, but it's 7 or 10 different styles of the way they walk. You can make them walk like swag person or a douche or whatever.
Yeah, there's just many different, things you can come up with. And I also agree, I think that's, the walking, even though, I'm not sure because I don't really notice people's walks, but it just really reflects your Sim's personality, which I think is good. But I don't know, does that happen in real life?
True. I also, I think that in Sims 3 they had really ugly Sims, but I think now with these Sims, and I thought all the Sims 3 Sims were kind of the same and boring, but with The Sims 4, it seems like Sims are unique and stuff like that. Now, let's get to some graphics here because when they showed the Creative Sim, I think it was their first trailer. Right? Ms.Dash, is that right?
Yeah. No. I'm sorry. No, that was not the first. The first one I think was about the build mode. They haven't showed buy mode yet, and they
What I heard,
showed a lot of things yet. But
what I heard,
Sim was like it was one of the recent ones. I believe it was released in May, late May, I believe, because shortly after that, another one came up about like the storylines.
Right, and I also heard, I don't know if you heard this, Ms.Dash, but my friend was telling me who's an awesome simmer, and she loves simming. She told me apparently, I mean, I don't watch Life Simmer that much, but apparently Life Simmer is saying that she heard some information about it's really stupid, but the way when you work, you don't get simoleons, you get furniture. And you just get furniture because there's no buy mode. Oh, it's what I heard. I mean, if that is the case, I am going to be devastated because I think they're ruining the whole aspect of a family because you have household funds and you use that to buy furniture and stuff like that. But if you're earning furniture from working and not working, and you're not earning any money, I think it's absolutely ridiculous. I'm still not sure about this, and we'll never know for sure until the game comes out or until they release some more information, which I think they're not doing enough, but I hope they do soon. Cool thing about build mode, I think, is that you can you can just make a dream house as quick as you can, and really quickly. And I know that in the Sims 3 and Sims 2, building got more complex, and I was terrible at it. But Sims 1, I was always building things because it was really easy. And I think with the Sims 4, it makes it so much more easy to build stuff. And I'm really, really excited for the build. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. Actually, I have never heard of the Life Simmer thing. Just sort of most of these things are rumors, and you don't know who started these rumors. And no offense to Life Simmer or anyone who believes in that, and I'm just gonna call it a rumor. I think it's ridiculous, and if EA really did take buy mode out, I would just be really pissed. Yeah, it's just the game. If they pretty much took out buy mode, I think
it ruins the game.
Actually, you know what? Scratch that. I highly doubt that there is not a buy mode because I remember from the first video released, they were talking about how you could buy these pictures that related to the emotions, and I remember it was this woman on a spaceship that made your Sims react flirty. Again, realistic, not much, but it does have something to do with maybe a buy mode. So yeah.
Right. What about build and buy mode? Right. I think the cool thing about build mode is you can easily put blueprints into a game, and if you mess up on a wall placement instead of starting redoing the whole freaking wall, you can just with a drag, and you can just make it the way you want it to be, and especially the roof shape, it's just like Creative Sim, you just drag things and you can design your own roof shape and roof shape. Excuse my braces lisp. So yeah. Next topic. Right, the gameplay. So they didn't release much things about the gameplay, and hopefully they release the interface soon because I'm really interested in what that looks like. Apparently the interface was leaked, and you can look it on Google Images. Here, actually, I'll search it for you guys. So, but this is probably just photoshopped and made because I doubt they leaked it. but this is what apparently people were saying. So, I'm gonna go to my images right here, and apparently it looks like, well, this shows it right here, but I don't think it shows it well enough. It's pretty much this, I guess, but I can't find the right picture. Right here, it's really weird looking right now, but this looks like, I don't know, a very boring, uninteresting interface, so I really doubt that that is the interface. Yeah. Okay. I think it's a really cool concept that you can actually control the hearts. And I mean, I saw this press conference on a video on YouTube, and she explained how now they can control their hearts, including their body and mind, and I think that's very cool. The thing I'm worried about is I don't want to baby my Sims like I did in Sims 2. I barely had any free time to do with my Sims in Sims 2, and that's why I had to stop playing it because it just got very time consuming. Trying to get my Sims to eat, especially in university when all they do is talk and they don't eat and they miss class or whatever. So I hope that they don't get angry so easily and sad so easily that I have to try to, and then it just ruins the gameplay. Sorry, Ms.Dash.
No problem. But I completely agree with you, Miss Fabulous, on this one. I actually have never played The Sims 2 before. I would love to play it just from people from people I've been told that it's not the best, and also I've looked places and it seems as they don't sell it anymore. Because probably The Sims 3 has came out and Sims 4 is coming out this year. So, I can't relate to Sims 2 or Sims 1, but I can definitely, yeah. I'm sorry.
No, no problem. But yeah, that's true. Sims 2, no hate on Sims 2. I did like the concept. It's a very, if you played Sims 1, you know that Sims 2 is a huge improvement. Sims 1 was my childhood game. I loved The Sims 1, and then I stopped playing The Sims until now, and I played The Sims 3. It went from Sims 1, Sims 3, and Sims 2, and then back to Sims 3. But anyways, back to emotions. It's cool that you can create, if you saw the story trailer, it seems cool, but the thing about it, I mean, it's obviously scripted. EA makes little scenes and stuff like that. We don't really know how the story thing works, but my guess is that they go into some depression for or some state of emotion for a couple of days, and when they find something that they like or something, they get passionate and they do what they love or something like that. Like when if you saw the trailer when Ollie met was sad. He was a depressed artist, and then he met this pretty girl who was all romantic and wanted to go out, and it was very outgoing, and she finally found the true love, and he started drawing pictures and selling them. That's a cool story, but you never know with EA.
Yeah. So, I think that The Sims 4 stories work exactly as they do now. I watch, for example, Urban Sims, Urban Sims X. When she starts new Let's Plays and challenges, she always has a story to back it up, I guess. And they're generally fake stories because just to entertain the audience. So I think it's going to work the same way in Sims 4. I really don't think that they're going to really emphasize
Exactly.
Storytelling,
Yeah. The Ms.Dash is completely right. I think that the same thing because, I mean, you could just imagine programming a game like this, and they're trying. I think that EA is trying more to emphasize on the emotions and the interactions more than other stuff. And I hope that they focus more on other stuff too. But the game's already being released soon.
Yeah, and since the game's already being released, I'm not completely sure with the business side of this, but they're either finishing touches or they're doing all this business crap. But again, I'm not familiar with the way things work, um, uh, like business wise, but yeah, so I don't know if they're going to change anything at this point. Maybe, probably not. So, uh, yeah, whatever they got, we have to play, I guess.
Right. So some other bad thing about the emotions is here. I don't want you guys to see that part because that's what we're gonna talk about. Ugh. Right. So I just hope they're all right. So what we were saying, the Sims 4 emotions were put into the game to make the game more realistic, and adding items that conflict with emotions is unnecessary. They showed the voodoo doll in the trailer, and I think that if they're trying to make it realistic, I think items like that they're fun, but they can really make. As you saw, he became really angry, and it's we don't like once again. I don't want to be babying my sim to make him happy again.
Right. And I do think it's smart to put in the aspect of. I'm trying to think of the word. I apologize, but I do think it's a good thing to put in the aspect of calming them down. For example, the punching bag that they had in around the first video they released. I think that was a good idea to help them calm down and fix their angry or upset emotions. But I just think it's completely unnecessary to put in something that can affect other Sims emotions. I mean, as an item, and I hope you get what I mean.
Right. Okay. So now moving on from the emotions. Here's some extra bad things. So me and Ms.Dash were absolutely devastated to find out that there are districts. There is not an actual town. A district is based up of 5 neighborhoods with NPCs, NPC, right? Yeah, NPC Sims, who live in houses. But I am very, very, very upset because I think what made The Sims apart from any other sim game was Sims 3 because of that town. You could go out to places and you could do a lot of stuff. And now I'm so mad that there are districts. So you apparently I was reading this I was watching this video of an interview with the this one of the Sims 4 designers, and he was saying that you're not going to be able to see your Sims go off to work. But he was also saying something like there's not going to be any rabbit holes, but I don't get why he would say that, because if we can't see our Sims go to work, what's the point in having rabbit holes? Like you're not going to see them anyway, so what's the point in not having rabbit holes? I'm still confused on that concept, and I think they didn't explain it well enough. But I don't know.
Yeah. So what she's talking about is that they're the interview. Well, what? So if you are familiar with Sims 2, it's basically going to be that layout, and pretty much in a nutshell. And we both think it's ridiculous because what EA is, what the Sims part of EA is messing up on is not embracing the fact that Sims 4 is the new generation after Sims 3, and they're completely ignoring the important stuff of Sims 3 and taking that out of Sims 4. But on a totally different topic, Sims 5 should be amazing, and if it's not, I'm going to be so 2020 or something.
Yeah.
So we don't have to worry about that. But,
I thought Sims 4 was
Yeah.
gonna be that, like, whoa, that perfect thing, but so far I'm just not impressed. But, you know, it's my opinion. But we will see when the game comes out because, of course, we can't know for sure. Alright, another thing, that really pisses off is they took the Sims 2 bull crap and put it into the Sims 4 with loading screens. Loading screens. I was so pissed when I played Sims 2 because it had loading screens. And now they put loading screens in the Sims 4 and that makes me angry.
Exactly. So, I was watching a LPer, or a Let's Player, whatever you want to call her. It's the same thing. But, I was watching a YouTuber, and they were talking about how there was going to be loading screens, and they were completely fine with that because it's going to stop so much lag that people are having. So,
but when you play
the
damn game, let's see how you feel.
When you first get the game, you're not going to be fine with it because there's going to be so much loading. There's going to be so much loading screens that it's going to get annoying, and it's going to prevent you from being this creative person. Excuse that. Being this creative person and just, going out of the box, which is, like The Sims really emphasizes, being creative and also, being realistic. And I think that's perfect, but if they could just put that actually into the game, then that would be literally the perfect Sims game. But, of course, they sort of take away from that creative aspect by, instead of searching the unknown, like in the town, you are looking for the thing to damn load.
Exactly, and I think it's really cool in The Sims 3 how you follow your Sims to work and stuff like that. But now, and the thing about Sims 2, I guess, like, I got, like, a double deluxe. So I got, late night and, what did I get? I don't know, university with it. And, which, by the way, took forever to get because the damn thing wouldn't work. Anyways, I guess when you go into like the town, it loads. It took forever for me to load. And then when you finally get there, you're not as free. You're just in a clothing shop or whatever. And then the thing about the bring from Sims 2, once again, is that they're bringing the clothing. You have to buy clothing. Now, that aspect, I'm still like a little, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that because I did like editing my sim and just putting clothes on. But it really depends. It depends how it's going to be. If it's just like The Sims 2 when they buy clothes, not my thing. I think EA, like, I like The Sims 2 in a way, but I think it's not, it can't be compared to Sims 3, because Sims 3 is amazing. And I think what they did is they didn't balance it well enough to take some things from Sims 3 that were really good, and then took the bullshit from Sims 2 and put that into Sims 4, and I think that was annoying. Now, no hate on Sims 2. I know a lot of people like Sims 2, and I understand that. It is a big improvement from Sims 1. So that was probably your childhood game for anyone who's a little bit older. But yeah. We pretty much, yeah.
If any of you, like we've said multiple times in this video, if any of you take this offensive, please do not worry. We do not mean to be offensive in any way. We're just being very opinionated, and this is just our look of things. Again, we do not know what EA is going to throw at us in the game. They might completely surprise us, and I'm hoping they do. So, let's get our hopes up.
Yeah. So we pretty much covered everything that we know about The Sims 4 and our opinions. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little special video. Once again, we apologize from last videos where we explained with Ms.Dash's technical difficulties. So I will be posting my Generations Challenge probably tomorrow, but maybe today if I have time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this special episode. So yeah, no hate on Sims 4. We're still excited, but we're just a little on the edge. Alright, see you guys. I hope you have a fabulous day.
Bye.